Welcome, it's Eric Roberts, Music City Trader. In today's video, I'm talking about binary options using pocket option, and this is for beginners. So welcome to the channel. This is the first video of the channel, and I've been thinking about making this video for several months, and I'm finally getting around to saying, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be doing live trading today right here on my channel. There is going to be no editing. I'm making 1-minute trades through pocket option, and this is really for beginners to understand how to trade using binary options. I'm going to be showing you a little bit of my strategy, but in this video I'll be talking a little more as we're waiting for the trades. Links are in the description where you can join my private Telegram when you sign up for pocket options. So I'm just gonna make that out there. I like this platform. It's the one I use, and I think you just need to pick one that you like. But if you sign up through the affiliate link that I have in this video for pocket option, then you will get access to all of my little course videos that I have, my private trading strategy, and all my spreadsheets. The things that will really help you actually be successful at binary options trading. Now, there's a lot of people on the internet. I found this on the internet. I found it out. I'd never really traded stocks. I was brand new. I've always thought about doing something, and I found some of these people on there doing these videos. And yeah, I mean, you know, $1 to 10,000 or $1 to 5,000, all these challenges. It's kind of like, it's sort of strange because I haven't been able to do that. I haven't been able to, and I'm not even sure it's completely possible. But I do know that I have been able to win, and I've created a strategy with my friend, and we have created this strategy together actually over months and months and months of just really testing and demoing, and we've put money in there. I've lost some money, I've made some money, I've lost some money, and I've made some money and lost some money, and keep doing that. But really, we've come up with this brand new strategy. It's called the 888 strategy. It's my private strategy and my friends, and we're doing having a lot of fun. So I think because I'm kind of new to this trading channel, I have to say this is for entertainment purposes only. This is a demo account, and you'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with 1-minute trades. I'm going to just start doing this. So be sure that you only do this in demo unless you really know what you're doing. This is for entertainment purposes, and you can lose a ton of money trading binary options. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my first trade. I'm going to be calling this in a minute here. I'm going to be putting a call in, and then once I get it in, I'm going to tell you as we watch and see if I can win this call. This is my first bid. My goal today is to win 2 or maybe 4. We'll see how well it goes. But in this strategy, you're going to try to win 2 trades. And like I said, maybe 4. I'm going to wait till this countdown timer right here reaches almost 0. And this is a red candle. And I'm looking at some indicators just thinking, what am I going to do? It's going green, red, and I'm going to call it right now for $6. Okay, so how this works, I'm just going to talk to you guys like you're complete beginners on the pocket options thing or binary options. I have my call and my put button here, call over here, my put button here, and you know, I'm betting that this will go up in the next 40 seconds. So over here in this little window, you can see it's got 39 seconds to go. And Google's not in my favorites, so I'm going to stick Google in my favorites. You can see this little bar up here showing me that I'm winning this trade right now. And so if I win this trade, I'm going to get 92% of $6. So I'm going to win 92% of $6. It looks like I'm going to win this by great. And so I'm going to mark down on my sheet that I won this, and I'm going to mark down the time of day. I'm going to do all these things that I teach you in my private strategy, teach you how to do this. So it looks like 5 seconds, and I'm going to win this. My balance is going to go up. I started with the $2,000 balance, and it goes up, and I win that. So we'll take a quick breather. It shows me right here that I've earned $11.52 on Google. My account went up by $6. So I started with $2,000, and then I made a $6 trade, and then I won basically I won 92%. Is great. You know, 92% is what you want. It's usually about 80%. All right, so that's my first win, and I marked it down here. And I'm going to say this is my demo, and I'm going to just keep waiting. Now I'm going to wait and look, and I'm going to see what I'm going to do. I'm going to make another $6 trade. Now in my private strategy, the thing that has taken me so long to figure out, binary options are not really hard to win, but it's hard not to lose money. I would say that it's hard not to lose money because most people go into it with no real winning strategy. And it isn't necessarily, there are multiple layers of strategies when you're talking about binary options. And so I'm about to, I'm going to call this one as well. I'm going to call it again for $6. It was at the bottom of that candle. So I have several different strategies. And when I talk about my private strategy, it includes not only my bidding strategy, how I'm making bids, when I'm going to call or put. That is one thing. And I think that's what a lot of YouTubers talk about, but very fewer YouTubers talk about your financial strategy. In other words, how not to lose money or blow an account out. And that blowing an account would mean, you start out with $100 in your trading account, and then you start bidding, and pretty soon it goes down, and maybe it goes up and goes down, and one day it just goes to zero because you just make too many dumb trades and it just beats you. And that's what happens in binary options a lot of times until you figure out, now this is my second trade. We have 15 seconds left and it looks like it's going to be a win. And like I said, these are real, no editing. I'm not going to edit this video at all. It's just showing you 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. It looks like I'm going to win again. And then I'm going to take a pause and I'm going to look for my next entry point. Now, this would be in my 2 win a day strategy. I would have already won my 2 wins, and I would quit. Okay, and that's something I teach about in my strategy too. How to know when to quit. All right, so I'm just gonna use this video as just gonna overview. I'm gonna wait and see what I'm gonna do. I'm on $6 trades. I'm gonna try to win another 2 more. So I'm gonna try to go for 4 wins. Okay, so 4 wins in this session. This video has probably been going on a couple minutes. We've already got our first 2 wins. That is rare. Sometimes you're going to lose, and when you lose, I show you how to do makeups. In my journey in binary options, it's been just a lot of thinking and strategizing and testing and trying, and I've done a lot of that. It's been months. I'm talking hundreds and hundreds of hours. So this one is going to end, and I'm going to put it up here, 6, 5, 4, 3, and I'm going to put it for $6. So I'm going to think it's going to go down, and let's see if it goes down. Now, I use indicators, and we'll talk about this. I talk about this a lot more in my courses that I'm putting together. And so I'm going to give as much info as I can on this video, but to really understand this, you want to go in the link in the video and get involved in this. And it's free. You can actually, when you sign up for a pocket option account, that's free. And when you use my affiliate account, I will give you my private strategy and all my sheets and all my courses that I have on Teachable for free as well. So all you have to do, you have to use the link and then Telegram me so I can give you the access. So we're looking at 20 seconds. That's how it works. I'm going to teach you my strategy and show you how I'm doing this, how I'm making money, and it's basically going to be free to you. All you have to do is use my affiliate link in the description to sign up for pocket option. Looks like this is going to be a loss. So no, it's going to be a win. Look at that. It won. All right, so that's the 3rd win. So I have 1, 2, and that was fantastic. That wasn't as big of a win as I would have wanted, but I mean, a win is a win, right? So I haven't had to use my makeup strategy at all. I have it here on the sheet, but I haven't had to use it. So we're gonna let this go for another 37 seconds, and this is called the 888 strategy, and I'm going to explain all of that to you, but it is a layered strategy. Learning how to bid, learning how to protect your account, learning how to make up bids so that you never lose. And I read this in an ebook, and I can't remember the ebook name. I'll look it up while it's a great ebook. It's and I'll try to show you. It's on Audible. I think it's called Call or Put. And the guy said something as I was mowing my grass. I was listening to him, and I was trying to figure out my strategies, and here we go. So I'm going to call this, let's see. I'm going to call this there. So it was at the bottom of that red candle. It ended, and I was talking and I missed my exact entry, but that's good enough. So I believe it's called Call or Put, and he said something to me because a lot of people on YouTube will use they'll double their bid. So if they lose their first bid, then their next bid will just be double. Okay, and that does seem to work, but there are flaws in that system. So at some point, you can keep bidding and losing money. And it looks like I'm going to have a fourth win here just using my simple strategy. Now, this can be done I would say it's pretty easy. My friend and I, we have put this down to almost, okay, so it's going down, and it won by a hair, but it still won. My entry point would have been better if it would have been a little lower, but still, you can see that one. Now, if I go here to closed, you'll see that I have closed 4 trades in the win. Now, this is 4 trades in the win. That was honestly my best session in the last week. I mean, earlier this morning in my session, I had a win. I had 4 losses, 2 wins, 3 losses, and a win. So I really still had 4 wins. The strategy that I'm talking about is making your 4 wins perfect every day. They don't have to be in a row. You just have to end the day with 4 wins and 0 losses. And when I say 0 losses, I don't mean that you can't lose a bid. I just mean that you can't lose a bid and leave it lost. You use a makeup strategy, and that's what I learned in the book Call or Put. He says if you have enough makeups underneath you, in other words, if you can make up enough bids, then you can never lose because you can keep going. And it does make sense. I've done the math, and I've done the spreadsheets for hours and hours, and it does seem in some way, if you had a lot of money, then you could keep bidding and doubling. It's more than double your bid. To double your bid is a barbaric way, a more barbaric way. It's just sort of like just double it and triple it and quadruple it. At some point, the percentages start to fall apart because if you like quadruple your bid, or if you lose 5 and you do 5 times your bid, you might win that 5th bid but still not win any money. So with my makeup strategy, you will make money even when you on your first makeup bid. So if you're new to binary options, I know this stuff sounds crazy. And, you know, some of my friends, I don't even talk to my friends about this stuff. I can't explain some of this in a way that makes sense to them because you really have to understand how to make the right bid. And then I'm going to go ahead and call this because I'm going to see if I can win another one. I'm doing this for the video because if I lose a trade during this video, I can show you that I can make it up. And so we can kind of do that as I'm talking. It does seem that binary options, and we'll watch this, it goes, we'll see that it's opened up here. It might win again. So it's not hard to win on binary options. It's not hard to lose either. But if you have a strategy to protect your investment, to protect your trading account, and you know exactly what you're going to do, what every bid is going to be, if this happens, this is the next bid I'm doing, then you can I want to say beat binary options. You can actually see how it can work. And if you create enough down bids, enough makeup bids in your account, then you can continue to make money. So this will be another win, which is crazy. I mean, 5 wins in a row is extremely good. And I'm going to try to lose. I'm not even going to. I'm just to do my strategy again because I will lose one in this video. If you just keep watching, I will lose one at some point. It's going to happen. It happens every day. Yesterday's was pretty good. I won one. I won my second. I lost. So I had 3 losses in a row. But my 4th bid, I won. So that took up for all the other losses and gave me a profit. It is extremely good. So at that point, I had my 3rd win, and then my next bid was a win, so I had my 4th win. Now, some of you guys might be thinking like, okay, so you win 4 a day. Yeah. If I win $6 4 times, then that's okay. That's $24, that I win. Okay, so I'm going to call this one up, and we'll see. My indicators are kind of pushing down, but I'm going to call it up because I still think it's in some consolidation here. But it's possible that this blue line crosses the yellow and it goes down. So all along I won 4 bids. I was not looking at my indicators. I have my indicators on here, and I'll teach you about my indicators. But I'm using many hours of instinct that I've created over demo bidding and real life bidding, and with real money. And I'm understanding what I think is going to happen next. The problem with binary options, and why I think so many people would lose money, is that you can never be sure. So a lot of times, there are times when I think for sure this is going to go down. Like my indicators were all kind of pointing to this becoming a down bid. And if I would have listened to my indicators, let's see if I will win this, and then I'll continue on. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. I won. I won on a call when all my indicators were pushing down. Okay, all of my indicators were saying this is going to be a down bid, and now I think it might be a down bid. So, but I'm going to pause and I'm going to let this go. I think this is going to be a down bid because all of my indicators are saying that. So maybe I'll make a quick bid. I'll make a 30-second bid. I'm going to let this timer down here get down to a few seconds, and I'm going to see if I can get a high enough position, and I'm going to go down. I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's risky to bid down. Okay, so I got a good position, and we'll see. My indicators now are telling me this is probably going down. It's a 25-second bid, and that's a pretty safe bid. So this might be a 7th win in a row. It might not. This is a riskier bid because I bid down in the middle of a red candle, but it still could be a win. The beautiful thing about the 888 strategy that my friend Todd and I have created over months, hundreds and hundreds of hours of talking. I mean, literally just, there we go again, and that was a win. So you can see that it won another $11. So in this video here, I've won this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bids in a row. Is that 6? Is that 6? And there might be a 7th. This one, these were my, this was the loss. This was the win that I picked up from these losses on my last strategy session. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bids, 7 bids in a row, 7 bids. And it is going down. You see how I said my indicators were all setting up to say it was going to go down, and look how far it's going down. Now this is a sense where I'm using my indicators to maybe understand where it's going to go. But I will tell you that no matter how good your indicators are, you will make a bid and it will be the wrong bid. Now, because this is a massive down candle, massive red down candle, I'm going to use my flip-flop method and I'm going to call this up right now. Okay, so I'm going to make another bid. I'm going to say, I think this is actually going up. Even though my indicators are pointing down, there's a chance this is going to continue in a down motion, but there's another half chance that it's going to go ahead and pop back up. When you see a massive red candle, you can kind of think, okay, this isn't going to sustain this down pressure, and it's going to be pushed back up. So if you want to kind of learn my private strategy, all you got to do is go into the description of this video and click on Pocket Option and use my affiliate link to sign up. It's pretty simple. It's free, and you can get a demo account. You don't have to pay any money to start with Pocket Option. It's fantastic. You could trade with me for a year using all kinds of different money. If you run out of money here, you just click here and you say top up. So you can just top up right there. No problem. You can practice your strategy, and that's what I think you should do. I think I have 11 seconds on this bid, and I might win my 8th bid in a row. It's possible. I'm also going to put a down bid now there. I'm going to make my 8th bid. That was my 8th win. And I put another down bid right at the end of that candle. So I'll have 50 seconds to see if this can go down. It's probably going to bounce. And that's okay, because then I'll have a loss in this video. So if you're sticking with me and watching this, you'll watch that I will probably get a loss on this candle, and then I'll just go into my makeup strategy to make up that loss. So we're at $6 here in our bids. My next bid will be, my bid 2 will be $7.50. So if this does lose, I will make a decision based on what's happening. I will put $7.50 into my bid, and I will make this up with a simple 1.25% makeup. And I will teach you the different makeup percentages. I'll use either 1.25 or 2.25. So I'm going to go ahead and call this one down again. That was a loss. That was my first loss of this video. So I've had 8 wins in a row. This was my loss. This was an actual loss. This was my 9th bid, and it was a loss. So what a fantastic start to this channel. This is a fantastic start, but that has not happened, I mean, ever. I think that might be the most bids I've ever won in a row, and it just so happened that it happened that way. What I teach you in my strategy is how to win even when you're losing. And I didn't really do any real big major analysis of this chart. Like, I didn't zoom out and look and see what was happening. I just turned this chart on. I got in here. I haven't traded on Google for a while, actually, maybe ever, in a while. So I'm going to win this. Now I'm going to win. This is my makeup bid. This is a makeup bid. So I'm going to win this right here. And that will have made up the money that I lost in that loss. So I made $14. So what I did was I made the $6 up that I lost and in my past bid, and I made $6 positive. So actually, what I did when I did the 1.25 makeup there was I made what is it? I made a $7.50 bid. Okay, so all I did times 0.87. So I made $6.50. I made back the $6 I lost on my previous bid. So that's what I did there. It's called a makeup bid, and it's called a double safe makeup because you're just making up what you lost in the previous bid. You're not trying to also create a profit. Now, there is a way you can make up and profit in the same makeup bid. It's a little more dangerous because you have less, your account has to be deeper and you can't go as far down. So in the strategy 888 with the double safe makeup, we have created a way that you can actually win. I'm going to continue demo trading. Anytime you can switch to live. That's what I love about this, and you can start using real money. But I just want to caution you guys, don't try to jump into using real money if you're new at binary options. Really practice it, because I found that in demo, it does feel easier because it's not your money, it's fake money. It's like playing Monopoly. If you lose, you're no problem, you're going to go. If you put a couple $100 in your account and you start bidding and you start losing, and then your account goes 140 and then it goes 120, 110, then you just start getting nervous. Your heart, what happens to me, it was happening to me in the beginning. My heart would start pounding. I would get like, my hands would start, my adrenaline would start going. I'm losing bids, $5. Every time I make a bid, I would sit there and my heart would pound. I'm thinking, am I going to win this bid? Am I going to win this bid? You don't have to do that in demo. And once you learn the 888 strategy and you decide on what you want to bid, you decide on how much money you want to put into your account and what kind of a balance you're going to be trading from using the strategy, then you're not heart pounding anymore. You're literally just bidding and you're following a strategy. Now that's your bidding and makeup strategy. And the other strategy is, how do you, and I see this on YouTube all the time, how do you know if these are going up or down? And that's interesting. It's really hard to know. And you can do a lot of guessing and you can do a lot of stuff. But in this video today, in 15 or 20 minutes, I've used only $6 bids. One time I made a makeup bid, but I started out with $2,000 and now I have $2,045.14. Now for this channel, for the next 5 or 10 or 15 videos, I'm going to keep this demo account just at $2,000, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to grow that demo account over the next week or 2 or 3. I'm just going to bring you into my live trading sessions, and I'm going to be talking to you about what I'm doing during this session, how I'm actually making this work. And I want you guys to understand that at any time, you can decide to make this a $600 bid. And if you did this $600 bid, you would make a lot more money. Also, if you lose this $600 bid, you would lose a lot more money. So I don't advise you to do that unless you just have money to burn. If you just have money to burn and you know what you're doing, you can burn up as much money or make as much money as you want on pocket options. If you are like me, where you are trying to be safe with your money, you're trying not to put a bunch of your own money in this, you want to take some little bit of investment that you have, maybe take your government stimulus check and use that money over a year to grow it, something like that. You want to start with, sell something out of your house and then put some money into your trading account and start to grow that account. What you don't want to do is lose money. So again, I hope this helped you. I'm glad you were here with me watching me, because what a fantastic thing. I have my sheet here. I'm going to teach you how to use this kind of a sheet. It's a win sheet. Shows all of my trading sessions. You have to be very specific. In the beginning, I was just hitting buttons and I was doing stuff. And Pocket Option has some really great social trading. So like what really got me excited about Pocket Option in the beginning was social trading. So you can go in and you can look at other people's trading and you can follow people. And I did follow people, and I followed some of those YouTubers, and I lost some money. They've never made me any money. I think that I could have made money with them. Again, it just has to do with how much money is in your account and what the strategy is. But I did follow some other companies, some like, I'm not going to mention anybody's names in these videos. I may mention them as I move along. But there are some very popular trading groups, and there are some very popular girls on there doing some things so you can follow them and you can be their affiliate. And I think if you do exactly what they say, you can see that they're making some money. Some days they're losing money. Some days they're making money. In that, in working through that, I lost some money because I would just follow them randomly and then unfollow them if they lost a few bids, and then I'd go back and follow them the next week and then unfollow them. I had my friend following me. I lost a little bit. He lost a little bit. Then I followed him. You know, we're done with that. I'm done with that for now. What I'm working on right now is my strategy with a safe makeup, with a very deep makeup strategy, because I've found no matter how good I am and how many times I look at these charts and how many hundreds or thousands of bids that I've made, at some point you need to make up a bid. At some point you're going to lose. At some point you're going to call it wrong. You're going to think that it's going one way and it's going to go the other way, and that's okay when you use this trading strategy, the Music City Trader binary options trading strategy, the 888 strategy. That is the strategy I'm going to teach in my first course, along with the course that I'm putting together right now. If you want to get that course, just make sure you join my Telegram, and if you want to get in the private group and get access to it for free, then all you got to do is join Pocket Option through my affiliate link. Now, if you already have a Pocket Option account, all you have to do is just close your account and open a new one. Or there's some other options in my Telegram that help you get around that. So I'd love to have you. Don't lose heart. The thing is, I've always talked to my friend Todd. We always talk about it. Don't give up. Do not give up. That's the only thing you can do. You don't give up, and don't put a bunch of money in there and lose it. That's the thing. It's like, don't lose it. Have fun with it. I have fun with this. It's been really fun doing this, and so I'm finally making this first video to show sort of what I'm doing. And I know that this video was not a full tutorial. I understand that it was not a full tutorial. If you want the actual full out tutorial, step-by-step, diving deep into the strategy that I'm using, then just simply for free, join my Telegram channel, and I will give that to you when you join Pocket Option under my affiliate link. All right, guys, that's it for today. So today we had made $45 in the account, and we won 8 bids. Then we lost a bid, and then we won a makeup bid, a double safe makeup bid. That was a great video. I think this is going to be a cool channel. If you like the channel, like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it on Facebook. I mean, you know, just help me reach more people. If I can help a lot of people do this, if I can get, if I feel like it's really worth it, I'll keep making these videos, you know. If it doesn't seem like it, then I'm just going to trade in private. But you know what? I did better than I've ever done trading online here and just talking through. And I do notice when I'm on my phone talking to my friends or doing something, I trade better. So I don't know if it's just a sense, you get a sense of what's going to work for you, but it does work for me to be on the phone talking to my friends, or doing something like that where I'm just able to just not be so in my head about every single trade and just sort of watch the charts go and make my decisions as I see them setting up. You'll see these charts setting up all kinds of stuff. Also, in the description, one last thing. Let me know what you want to learn. What is it that you're wondering about? What are your I know when I first started Pocket Option, I wanted to know all about these indicators, all these things down here and up here, and it took me a while to get the vibe going and to get it going, and you just have to kind of train yourself to see it. So definitely stick with it, and like some of the people that I've talked to and learned from, you pick one strategy and you just stick to it. And I think that's been part of my early non-success, was just moving around on different, try this for a couple days, and then I try that for a couple days, and try this for a couple days, change these indicators and do this indicators. So I'm going to talk about all that on my channel as we go forward. But make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and God bless you guys. Go make some money on Pocket Options, and change your life. Do something awesome. That's what I want to do. I'll see you on the next video.